Nudged presents A Crown of Dragons by Chris DeLacy. Narrated by Andy Cresswell. Chapter 1. Artefact. There is a question you have never asked me, Michael. One I suspect you have yet to ask yourself. We were sitting at a table in a windowless room, me and the android Amadeus Klimt. The room was lit in mauve-coloured shades, though I couldn't see a light bulb of any description. We were somewhere within the UNICORNE complex, a craft of indeterminate size laid deep underwater off the coastline where I lived, accessed through a complicated network of tunnels hidden in the workings of a disused mine. They, UNICORNE, were an organization that investigated unexplained incidents, cryptic occurrences, and relative non-temporal events. But the biggest mystery was UNICORNE itself. The why, the what, and particularly the who, because the who included my father, Thomas Malone, who had secretly worked for them before disappearing after a mission to New Mexico. Disappearing from family life, that is. For 3 long years, me, my mum, and my sister Josie had suffered in silence, praying for news of Dad's return. Gradually, our hopes had dwindled to nothing. Then, shortly before my last birthday, along had come Amadeus Klimt to draw me into UNICORNE's clutches, an uneasy alliance that had culminated in the shocking discovery that Dad, or the shell of his body at least, had actually been on this craft all the time, floating in a tank of gooey fluid, surrounded by small octopus-like creatures called Meleptra, and Klimt had the gall to say, "There is a question you have never asked me, Michael. Pick anyone from 1,000, Mr. Klimt, starting with, where's the nearest toilet?" He tapped his perfect fingers on the table. "This is not a moment for levity," he said. He had a very slight German accent and an even slighter sense of humour. He levelled his purple-eyed gaze at me. "I'm serious. I need to pee." "Interesting. It won't be if I leak all over the floor. I thought you were bringing me here to show me an artefact." After proving myself to them over 2 U-files, both of which had almost got me killed, they had promised me a brush with dragons, and some answers about Dad, starting in what they called the artefact room. "It appears you have already detected it," he said, "or it has detected you. One of the most interesting phenomena associated with the scale is that its atoms vibrate at a rate somewhat higher than the..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?